Gmod's known to be pretty chill, but you always feel like there's someone watching you. Today we're looking at the haunted side of Gmod maps. Good old GM construct. I don't know why they turned this haunted, but it's a masterpiece. I mean, it just gives the aesthetic of a ghost story, but in something you would expect it not to be in. I mean, just listening to the bird sounds in single player is scary enough, isn't it? There's at least 5 other secrets in this map, like a skull and one of the top buildings that you can actually sneak into. I mean, like, Gmod's already so scary and unnerving because it's just being alone, the feel of it, that someone's watching you. It's horrible, isn't it? Anyway, let's move to the next destination. Another classic. RP Downtown V2 Haunted is like a really good haunted map for this. People even say the original map is haunted because the owner died. It's perfect because it's deserted, abandoned, and it's like the perfect setting for a GM haunted map. I mean, just looking at this, you can tell this map already is haunted, can't you? It just gives that liminal, desolate feel, doesn't it? I mean, being alone in a place that is deserted is scary enough. I mean, you just never know what's coming your way, don't you? Anyway, I think I've talked enough about this map. Let's go on to the next destination. GM Big City Haunted is an interesting one because it's desolate, but it looks in perfect condition. It's just that liminal feel. You just wonder to yourself, why is it so desolate? It's in perfect condition. Just think, why would anybody leave the perfect city desolate? There's another skull on this map for like no reason, and I don't think anybody understands. Not even I do. Just walking in this liminal, desolate, isolated area is so scary and uncanny because it's just the feeling that someone's always watching you. I mean, just look at this. This is like the perfect example of a haunted map because it's just another one of those desolate islands that really hasn't been tampered with. Anyway, let's move on to the very next destination. GM Shambles, another classic. This is one of the actual terrifying maps in this video because it's liminal, it's nighttime second of all, and it just looks like a normal street, doesn't it? I mean, you could go into some houses, unless they're not boarded up like the rest in the map, but that's what gives this map the tension for being a haunted map. I mean, just looking out a window with no sense of security of what's going on in the map is so scary. You just don't know what's in this map, do you? I mean, it's alone, it's abandoned, and you're rarely gonna see anyone there. I mean, just being able to go in a house in GM Shambles is scary enough because you just never know if there's someone peeking behind the corner or not, do you? Obviously there's a second part to this map and it's underground like a whole big ass sewer, but I can't show that. So let's move on to the last destination. GM Bangalore Haunted is a really good demonstration of what a haunted map really should be because it just gives that liminal, desolate aesthetic feel and it's like isolated from the rest. Like it's it's abandoned anyway. I mean, just walking in these streets is just terrifying because, like I said in Shambles, you never know what's there. I mean, just look at this. It's so deserted. It's isolated from the rest of Gmod. Oh yeah, and we can't forget about the underground part. I mean, just look at this. This is so isolated from the rest of the map. It's just underground. This is the scariest part of the map because it's just liminal. It's underground, it's dark, you don't know what's there. No one does. And that's what makes this map so scary. It's just isolated from players on Gmod. And it's just so scary knowing that haunted maps like this can actually be scary because of the unexpected jump scares and shadow figures running around. I mean, Bangalore has so many Easter eggs itself, but we can't all forget about the bloody room, can't we? And this hallway showing right now. Now, that was the very last destination of this video.